What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sports Geek. I'm Errol. Winter meetings begin today, which is a good thing. I was going to come on last night. I was super exhausted, so I apologize. Had to get some rest. But I just want to do a quick show in the morning and then try and keep tabs of what's going on today. Right now, nothing really to report. Cashman did speak yesterday. He said he doesn't necessarily need to pick up a left-handed bat. Doesn't mean that they won't get Cody Bellinger, they won't get Kyle Tucker, but they are heavily left-handed, which makes a lot of sense, right? That's why I sometimes feel if this Fernando Tatis rumor is true, if the Padres are going to make him available, I'm not saying it'll be easy to get him, but they are going to make him available. That would be the perfect fit right there. That'd be a perfect fit. I would include Ben Rice in that trade. I'm sorry. I love Ben Rice, want him. But if the trade starts with Ben Rice, maybe Will Warren or Luis Gil, as the starter packages, throw in Dominguez if you have to. So they have an outfielder to replace Tatis with. But so that's what I would do. But right now, we don't know, as the short segment says, all seems quiet in Yankee land. Why the quiet is capitalized beyond me. That's stupid. Should be this. There you go. All seems quiet in Yankee land. So I'm not sure what they plan on doing. When the offseason began, I first thought to myself, man, that would be so cool. Like, I know what they needed. They needed an outfielder, which is the Cody Bellinger or Kyle Tucker, preferably Kyle Tucker. That was my selection if I had the choice. A shortstop or another infielder, possibly Bo Bichette. Yes, I know his defense isn't great, but it can't be worse than Volpe's, right? And the guy mashes, he hits. That's two contact guys right there to place either in front of Judge or behind him. That keeps that gravy train moving. And a pitcher, probably Tatsuya Imai. Reason why it wouldn't cost them anything trade-wise, it's just money, and it wouldn't cost them any draft picks either. Just straight cash. And then you could deal a Will Warren or a Luis Gil from your pitching depth to fill something else, right? More needs, maybe a bench bat or something. You could figure something out because now you have a lot of pitching on hand. And even with Tatsuya Imai, once you trade a Warren or a Gil, you're still barely making it in depth chart wise, right? But still, you do have that option to do something with. So right now, like I said, I have no idea what's going to happen with this winter meeting. Usually they make some sort of splash the winter meetings. They've done it the past two winter meetings. If you look at the Yankee history, they've gone from a free agent type, let's grab them type of players, during the offseason to a trade team. They've been doing a lot of trades over the past years. You can just watch what they've traded away. And I hate when people say that their prospects don't amount to anything. They have a lot of prospects that amount to a lot of things. Just ask for the teams. Teams look for the Yankees. If they wouldn't want to trade with them if they didn't have faith in their prospects. So whether the Yankees have good prospects, bad prospects, you're always going to have that opinion where fans that don't like the Yankees say that their prospects are garbage. Yet their prospects are performing at the major league level on different teams as well. So with that said, I wasn't going to stay on very long. I'm going to make sure I keep my ears to the streets to see if something happens today and maybe come back with a report. But if not, it'll be difficult during the week. Obviously, the winter meetings are from today, and I think they end Wednesday or Thursday, and they're in Orlando. So try and come on in the evening and announce the news. I'm actually in the office the next 3 days. So it's hard to broadcast while you're in an office. That's not going to happen. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I wish I had something to share. Social media ran with the fact that Brian Cashman said he's not getting Kyle Tucker and Bellinger because they're too heavy left. That's not what he said. He just said getting one isn't necessarily what he needs. He also needs somebody that can hit right-handed pitching as well, right? Sorry, left-handed pitching as well. The good thing about Belly was that Belly, excuse me, could hit lefties and righties. So that's what made him good. Like I said, right now they're heavy lefty. A few years ago, they were heavy righty. And they like the lineup balances. I think that's what A-Rod meant about the roster construction. He wasn't bad-mouthing the Yankees per se, but there's no balance sometimes. It's either all or nothing one way. Buy everybody or don't buy everybody. All lefty or no lefty. So it gets crazy. I'm hoping they still do something. I'm hoping they surprise me. There's that word again. If you watched me in the past or when I first started, I always use that word hope. Hope. Hope gets you nowhere sometimes, right? The Yankees have capital to do what they want. It's whether they choose to do it or not. And I think now is the year to just go all in. And if not, blow it up the following year. It's going to be on strike anyway. So, stop being afraid of taking chances and prove to your fan base that you really want to win, that you care about winning. It's that simple. You can have so many more fans and start bringing people back to this nostalgic mystique, legendary team from the past, and bring that market value and the essence and the aura of that team back up to par by just showing that you don't really care right now. You want to push all in. That's it. It's that simple. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say. I'm not going to rant and rave about it. We'll watch and see what unfolds in the next 3 or 4 days. And then, I really wish MLB would just shorten the free agency period. Like once you become a free agent, teams, have a 1 week to negotiate with you after the World Series. Once you're a free agent, you have until the winter meetings to wrap it up. Now you can trade, excuse my allergies bother me. You can trade from the start of the off season all the way up until like say, end of March or early February or whatever. But they need to really wrap it up and make it not be drawn out. It's too much. Like what are people thinking about? What are teams? I understand you have to match up with another team, but it takes too long. Let's either yes or no, and then move on. And then we'd know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Have a great week. Like I said, if I see anything, hear anything, I'll come on and let you guys know. But until then, peace out. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye.